Hey, welcome to Blossom and Rise. It's your girl Amber Choisella, psychic medium and divine feminine, here to give another energetic update on the divine feminine and divine masculine energies of this week. Okay, I have not been recording videos lately, but I record daily messages from spirit, as well as daily check-ins with the divine feminine and divine masculine energies on my Patreon. So if you're interested in that, click the link down in the description box. Okay, I'm also available for live readings, live personal readings. I do those via Zoom or by phone, and you can schedule that with me also down below. I have a scheduling link. But I'm on Instagram if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at Blossom and Rise. On Tuesdays I do live readings at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested, check me out there. Send me a direct message at DM and let me know that you found me here on YouTube. I am still trying to grow my channel, although I do not post often, and I apologize. It's something to do with my Wi-Fi. It's terrible where I live, so it's hard to upload videos, you know, more frequently. So I focus really on my Patreon. So if you're interested, go check out my Patreon. Sometimes I post my Patreon messages on my Instagram. So mostly, like, I'm really on my Instagram, but I know I need to focus more on my YouTube channel. But today I'm going to check in the energies of divine masculine and divine feminine. Before I get started though, like, I want to say this again. If you guys have not been here on my channel, welcome. If you guys are new to my channel, I do use profanity sometimes, and people feel like they need to take their time out of their day to tell me about myself down in my comments. And guess what? Thank you for taking your time to tell me about myself, but it's not going to change who I am. Amber Choisella is not for everybody, and you could take a hard left to the exit if you don't like the way I give readings. There are other readers that will fit better for you, okay? I will say that because, like, another friend of mine, Moon Moth Goddess, like, she just posted, she's also another reader, she just posted about how people, like, came at her in her comments, and I'm just like, why do you have time to spread negativity? Like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say it. And there's free space and everything like that, but feel free to tell me what you want to tell me, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me, and that's it, period. So that's what I gotta say there. You guys probably don't see my boy Mendo, but he's sitting here. He likes to sit here when I give readings, so he's gonna have to move because I'm getting ready to start. Come on, Mendo, move. Thank you. Today I'm going to be using my newest decks. I'm so excited. It's from Threads of Fate, the Lumen Edition Oracle. You guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can see that. These cards are so freaking beautiful. So they give a message, right? And then they have an animal, a crystal, and an herb to go along with the message. Okay, movement down. Come on. Nope. And then I have the Shadow edition of the same maker, Threads of Fate, and the Shadow aspect. So I will be using these in my reading today. You see them? They're holographic. That's why I love them. And this one is Surrender. So I will be using these decks today in my reading. And also, I do have my own deck called the Blossoming Messages from the Soul. Blossoming Messages from the Heart Oracle deck, which I do sell on my Etsy. Whoa, that's hair. Sorry. I do sell them on my Etsy. So if you're interested, I just restocked some. So check them out. They're messages. So I do use these in conjunction with my readings. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to be checking in the energies between divine masculine and divine feminine of this week and see what's going on. Before I decide to do this reading, I feel like both energies are leveling up right now. But we're going to take a deeper look and see what's really going on with the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Okay, Spirit. So, you guys know me. I like to say a quick prayer to connect with my spirit team and provide and ask for divine protection. Spirit team, I'm asking for my spirit guides, spiritual teachers, guardian angels, and collective energies that work with me to come and bring in messages for the collective about the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. I ask that these messages bring in clarity, love, and healing, and that they may resonate for these blossoming souls. I also ask that I only communicate with energies that vibrate higher than myself, and this space is protected by divine white light. Thank you. Not all readers do that, but I feel like it's essential to protect my space when I do readings, energetically for sure. Okay, so let's see. what is going on with this divine feminine energy? What's going on with divine feminine energy, Spirit? And I shuffle these different because these cost too much for me to be rough with them, because I normally shuffle really rough. So, ooh. They cost too much for them to be not handled correctly, but they're worth it. They're worth the coins. All right. So tell me what's going on between divine feminine and divine masculine energies, please. So divine feminine, we have movement, destruction, the void. Okay? Divine masculine, we have get curious, the Maggie, the Sage. Okay, so this is a new deck, so I will be reading from some of the stuff because, like I said, it's a new deck. So what we have here with the divine feminine, destruction, and the void. So I feel like the divine feminine energy is in this space of like not really knowing what's going on and feeling restless, okay, with the divine masculine in their own journey as well. Feeling really restless, wanting there to be movement, and I feel like in the aspect of her feeling restless, I feel like she's taking that movement towards self. And this energy, let me show you what the cards look like. Okay, so this is void. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. We have void, we have destruction, and we have movement here. Okay, with destruction, I feel like she's breaking through barriers that she has been really fighting through, and now she just feels restless. She feels restless. And the movement here is, like I said, I feel like it's just like movement inward. With the Get Curious, the Maggie, and the Sage. So the Maggie, okay, so this is Get Curious. Okay. We have the Maggie. And we have the Sage. Okay. So I'm going to read about the Maggie again, because that actually came up for me in my reading this morning when I did my Patreon reading. But this is the second time I've used this deck, so bear with me, please. The Maggie. Alright, the Maggie indicates a period where you need to look deeper. It asks you to examine what you think you know and then keep going. Throughout our lives, we build an infrastructure of beliefs that allow us to navigate life, but so often this system is built on top of a shaky foundation or out of weak materials. In other words, it's time to question that which you never noticed. What beliefs inform your decisions, passions, and ambitions? The Maggie is a seer of illusion, and in turn they are able to cut through the fog and get to work. The Maggie may see the world similar to a mirrored funhouse. They see the core of each experience and are able to acknowledge how many different realities exist in a single moment. Being able to see these realities is a gift. It teaches us to be less attached to a single road, but instead see all the roads that meet. If you're courageous enough to see and be open to our lives unfolding along any of the various roads, we invite in a magic that a few get to experience. Movement, no. Move. No. Sorry, guys. I had to get him away. Even a balanced Maggie can frustrate people. They have some trickster energy in that they can see the bigger picture and may know the answer, but they will present the information to you in a way that may spin your head. They are gifted with words, and everything they can say have multiple meanings. When a Maggie is imbalanced, they can be very manipulative and self-seeking. They may talk down to others as they believe themselves to be greater and be more knowledgeable. Rather than present information meant to challenge others in the expectation that it will be ultimately empowering, the unbalanced Maggie will present information in a way that is meant to make the other person feel small. In fact, they may enjoy the fact that other people don't understand. So the Maggie makes me feel like something that's like esoteric. So I feel like the divine masculine is getting curious about maybe like things that are esoteric, like the twin flame journey. Maybe they're like starting to journey into it and starting to understand like, oh, like I really am the divine masculine. She really is. She or he really is the divine feminine. You know what I mean? And I feel like they're learning more, and they're starting to expand their mind to think outside of the box. With the Sage here, that's a new one. The Sage encourages you to see things from a higher perspective. Wow. Okay. So yeah, really. the divine masculine is curious, and he wants to learn more about what this connection is with this other person. Why does he feel this pull to he or she, okay, because divine masculine could be feminine. Why do they feel this pull towards this other person, right? Sage love teaches others, but knows when and when not to share their thoughts with others. They save their energy and their wisdom for those who can truly value and integrate it. We may feel passionate about what we're saying, but we must also allow for individual responsibility. Healthy sage encourages us to share our wisdom, but to do so in a way that empowers others. Sage respects that everyone is where they're supposed to be in their process. They do not teach from a place of ego. The sage calls you to tap into the wisest part of yourself. This card serves as an invitation to explore yourself without judgment or shame. Simply be and see what you find. It is also an invitation to bring the wisdom you have found in your reflection to others. Sage asks, what are you here to teach? What is your message? Divine masculines are getting deep, okay? The sage is all about exploring their inner landscape and finding truth. They are not attached to outcomes and simply want to see everything for what it is rather than manipulating the external. Balanced sage is a pillar in their community. They are in service to others, not for their ego. They do a lot of behind the scenes. Their ability to affect change is widespread, but others may not notice it. Unbalanced sage energy can include a heavy criticism and dogmatic disposition, being controlling and manipulation. They may disregard their students' feelings and experiences and think that they are not right. They're only right. Sage at its worst thinks that there's nothing left to learn because they have already learned it all. Wow. Yeah, so the masculine is really into like learning more about this twin flame journey, the divine counterpart. What is this? How can I grow? Why did the feminine come into my life, you know? And the feminine is like in this energy of like breaking through things, breaking through barriers, feeling restless, feeling like there needs to be movement, but she's realizing that movement begins with self first, okay? So it seems like, I don't know, like it seems like in this, the divine masculine may be leading this union, okay? Or it could be the feminine with the movement card here as well. So I want to see what is the collective energy between the two here with the Shadow Edition. Threads of Fate is the name of this deck. Okay, so what is the collective energy between divine masculine and divine feminine, please? Okay. We have reflect. All right. So they're both in a reflective energy from each other, which is so interesting because I think at the beginning of the video I said that I feel like they're leveling up. The divine masculine and divine feminine are leveling up, and I feel like that's very much true. Like the divine masculine is searching for more, and the divine feminine is feeling restless and she's wanting to move. She's wanting to move through things. Okay, so tell me more about the divine feminine energy, please. And right now I'm using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Tell me more about the divine feminine energy, please, Spirit. Tell me more about this energy. Okay, we have refocus. Like I said, movement into self. We have the answer is yes. We have healing, and we have patience on the divine feminine side. You know, patience always comes up for me anytime I have readings for myself, anytime I like check in energy with myself, or anytime I get a reading for myself. Patience, 7 of Pentacles in the tarot is patience. So yes, like the divine feminine is in the energy of healing, okay? She's refocusing her energy to herself. What the answer is yes. It's like perhaps maybe the divine feminines have been questioning, especially with the void, feeling restless or whatnot, and Spirit wants you to know that this is part of the journey. Yes, it's part of the healing and the growing, okay? Tell me more about this energy of the divine masculine, please. Tell me more about the energy of divine masculine. Oopsie. These turned over a little bit. Let's get these in order. Okay, and if this message is resonating with you, I would like it if you guys would please like the video, comment, and share, because sharing is caring. All right, we have settling. I feel like settling, like the divine masculine is no longer settling. Like he's no longer. We have understanding. Like he wants to understand. He wants to expand his mind and like. He is learning. It's so beautiful to see this. Oh my gosh, lessons. and we have fall, and we have unawakened. At the bottom of the deck, we have return, but right now, I just feel like the masculine is really working on himself here, okay? Now, fall could be a time frame like when you met him, them, okay? When you met them, fall could be significant. It could be like a birthday, when you met your counterpart, or it could simply mean something's coming up in the fall, okay? Unawakened, I feel like the masculine is moving out of this unawakened energy into something more enlightened. Like, really what the Maggie and the Sage here is like, they're coming into things, they're curious, they want to know. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Let's see, what else do I want to use here? I have like 20 plus decks here, and it's crazy, and I'm counting. All right, Spirit, tell me what's going on with the Divine Feminine right now. Tell me what's going on with the Divine Feminine. We have chakra balance, energy cleansing, movement, the void. Like, I feel like she's gone through stuff and now she's feeling restless, and she needs to move through it to something else. Like, she's ready for something to move. Clearing her, making sure her chakras are balanced. Notice the signs, romance is yours. So with the noticing the signs, I feel like the feminine is also experiencing synchronicity. She's seeing signs. She may be hearing songs that reminds her of the divine masculine, or they may be hearing songs that remind them of the divine masculine. They're noticing things from the universe, okay? They could be noticing signs from their counterpart's higher self as well. Maybe they're having dreams. Maybe they're having, they're experiencing telepathy. I can't say it. Telepathic communication. There we go. Okay. In the deepest of their heart, they know, the divine feminines know that they will have success with their masculines. Okay, tell me more about the masculines, please. Their energy. Tell me more about the energy of the masculine. We have lurking. Okay. Oh. We have shift your focus. Exactly. The divine masculine is shifting their focus more into themselves, more into knowledge about what this is and who they really are. And they're reflecting on it. Like, both sides are in this energy of reflection, and it's beautiful. 2 more cards, please. Okay, tell me more about masculine's energy, please. Ooh. Throwing shade, exciting news, with closure needed at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So, throwing shade, I feel like the divine masculine is throwing out things that no longer resonate with him or them, okay? Throwing out things that, like, no longer fit in their energy. It's just like they're learning and they're like, okay, this doesn't sit well with me. I don't feel like this is truth. They just, like, they're throwing it out, all right? With the exciting news, I feel like they're really excited about the news that they're learning, these new truths that they're learning, okay? And it could also mean for some that the divine masculine will be reaching out to the feminine, okay? It's like possibly telling them, hey, like, this is what's going on with me, blah, 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 blah. You know, what do I want to use now? Oh, I want to use this. Okay. Tell me about what challenges they're currently facing with one another. Okay, we have stay the course here. So divine feminines, if you're having trouble like with that restlessness, Spirit is saying this is all part of the journey to stay the course, okay? Do not give up. Okay, any more challenges in this situation? Any more challenges? On the same page. Okay, wow. So, on the same page, I feel like I said earlier, the divine masculine, divine feminine are leveling up this week, okay? And even if they're not in touch with you, they could be in touch with you, they might not be in touch with you. It doesn't really matter because you guys are a soul connection. You're a divine counterpart, so you can communicate with each other, not necessarily on the 3D, but on the 5D. But I do feel like you guys are on the same page right now. You're both in reflection mode towards self. This is part of the journey. It's very important that you know this is part of the journey, okay? Okay. All right, tell me more about the energy between divine masculine and divine feminine right now, please. Oh, okay. Wow, we have stay optimistic about your love life, was what I just said. Oh my gosh. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance to your, bring you romance. And it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to receive the energy of the highest energy of all. Okay? Yes. I love that. That's amazing. That's amazing. I just picked this up and I see the twin flame card here. Let's see if it actually comes out. Tell me more about this energy, please, Spirit. Okay, we have heart with the key on it. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And then we have the Grim Weeper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So from that card, I feel like both of the energies here are transforming their life right now, okay? Because they're going inward. They're expanding their mind. They're understanding more. They're being open to knowledge and truth. Okay, what messages would the feminine want to say to the masculine right now? Using my deck, the Bless Me Messages of the Heart. So, we have, am I enough for you? Okay? So, perhaps the divine feminine is thinking, like, while she's moving through these things, like, she's going through some issues of, like, self-worth, okay, that she's needing to work through. Or they're needing to work through. Okay, and what else? What other messages does the divine feminine want to say? Stop settling. So it's funny, we have stop settling, we have settling in the divine masculine's energy, but the divine masculine is no longer settling. Okay, so perhaps the feminine is like really feeling this energy of like, okay, I feel like there's a shift with my counterpart. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay. We got two more. Will you wait for me? I want to take care of you. All right. So masculine, what does the masculine want to say to the feminine? Oh, that was quick. I love you. I love you. I keep falling in love with you. I love you. I keep falling in love with you. So with the lurking card here, I feel like the divine masculine is also looking at the feminine and watching them grow. I love you, but I don't like you right now. I don't see a future with you. Okay, one more. I can't hear bullshit. Interesting. So perhaps like this collective had issues. I have mommy issues. At the bottom of the deck we have I can't do this right now. So perhaps like there's some conflicting energies here where I love you, I don't see a future with you. That could be like the unawakened part of the divine masculine. The divine masculine is working through. Perhaps, yes, the divine masculine may have mommy issues or may have issues with a mom, perhaps their child's mom. Take it as it resonates though. Okay? I need to check if it's still recording. Okay, hold on a sec. I want to know, let's get some angel answer cards here. And then I'm going to get a spirit message to end it out. Okay, Spirit, so tell me more about this energy. We have no need to worry. No need to worry with this energy, this collective energy. No need to worry, okay? No need to worry. Okay, tell me more about this collective energy, please, Spirit. Communicate clearly. Okay, so perhaps whenever you do talk to your masculine and you do talk to your feminine, communicate clearly to them, okay, about this new knowledge that you've come into. Okay, one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. No need to worry, though. Trust. Trust. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a yes here. Okay, so yes. I mean, we already have a yes here also in the feminine energy, but like, stay the course. You guys are on the same page or about to be on the same page, okay? Which is great. Let me get a spirit message here to end it out, to close this energy out. Spirit. All right, we'll take that. Anything else? We close this reading and thank you for the messages. Wow, wow, you guys. Wow, I love this. Okay, I love when the cards like really speak on the energy though. Like, so it's like, it's more than just reading cards. It's really being able to tune into the collective energies. That just is great for me. I'm just like, it's so exciting. Okay, so we have vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown familiar territory where decisions are based on intuition rather than rationality, which is what we have in the void. It's just like the restlessness, the uncertainties. You know what I mean? That the divine feminine is finding themselves in. Don't let fear hold you back or align a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Being vulnerable is really, really scary, okay? I know that personally. But excuse me, risks are worth taking. Okay? The last card that came out is relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. Very, very synonymous with reflect, okay, with the collective energy between the two. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for self-growth. Okay, so that's the message for Spirit. If you guys are, if you resonate with these messages, comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, okay? If you're interested in, hearing more of these readings, you can find me on Patreon, link down below. Please check out my Instagram. I do live readings at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? By the time this video drops, I think it will be Tuesday, depending on how my Wi-Fi is. It was out for like 4 days before today. So yeah. Okay, I look forward to doing at least one of these videos once a month. I do plan on continuing my giveaway. All you have to do for a free reading, all you have to do is like a video and subscribe, and that's it. Alright, so I'm trying to get to 1,000. That way I can write in the community area, write messages to you guys and whatnot, update you guys. But yeah, so it's been a treat to do this reading with you, and you gotta let me know who it resonates for. Alright guys, love you. Bye.